Hi, this is Phil Hartman with PH Fabrication and Horton Race Cars. Just wanted to give you guys a weekly shop update. Hope everyone's doing well. So first I want to apologize for the messy shop. It's been a busy week here and haven't had a chance to really clean up. Normally Friday evenings I take an hour and sweep everything up, and this Friday I got caught up with working on a land speed car and a few other projects that I really haven't had a chance, and now it's Sunday evening and still haven't had a chance. So hopefully a little bit later this evening I'll be able to slow down and sweep up, and that way we got a nice clean shop for Monday. But the week's been busy. I had two small projects come in earlier this week. One was the Cranky Yankee gasser, and then also a nice little street rod that we had to do some motor mounts to. But you can see we got the 55 Chevy gasser rolled back into the shop, and jump on that first thing Monday morning. Now this weekend I've spent a lot of time really going over some small projects on the land speed car. Mostly was getting the back section of the body mounted. So we split the engine section of the body down the middle, and I had the basically we'll call it the driver's side section already mounted, and everything came together nicely on that. So I had to finish up this half of the body, and I got everything Zeused on, and looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how everything came together. We still have to fiberglass a lip into the body back where the wheel tubs are, and this lip will help seal around the wheel tubs to keep salt from going everywhere. And on this half of the body, we still have to put an air intake, probably somewhere in this location of the body. I can't do that until I get the motor back in it, and the plan is to put the motor back in probably the Monday after Thanksgiving. I'm really waiting on anodizing to get done, and so I have the fuel tank and the cold water tanks all at the anodizer, and I can't get the motor back in because I need to put the fuel tank in before the motor goes in. So there's kind of a process that all this has to come together, but I've got my fingers crossed. Hopefully by Tuesday or Wednesday after Thanksgiving, we'll have everything together and the customer can come pick up the car, which I'm really excited to see it finished up and to the customer. Now the rear fin is in place. I don't have it Zeused down, but all the Zeus holes line up, which is a very, very positive thing when you split a body down the middle. You just never know how it's all going to come back together. Especially fiberglass, it likes to spring a little bit. But I'm really happy with how the body all came together and looks planned. Now earlier this week I was able to finish up the canopy, and the windshield's all bolted into place, and really turned out nice. Got a latch system. Now the latch system stays with the canopy, but you can see we have our little bar that'll keep the latch secure and the canopy down. You can also see that we have our mounts there where I have pegs, or basically dowels on the canopy to locate when it comes down. Now this open area here has a section on the windshield that will actually cover this and really secure it nicely. I'll try to show that in the next video a little bit better. Hopefully the next video I'll have this car pretty much together and on the ground. But once we get the fiberglass work done, basically all we have left is rubbing on the belly pans. Now the belly pans are pretty much roughed in, and it's going to take probably a day or 2 days to get them to fit right, along with adding a bunch of Zeus fasteners to hold them into place. But shouldn't be too bad. I did have to rework the belly pan on the tail section a little bit. Now in order to take this fin off, you have to pull a pin. In order to get to that pin, you have to take the belly pan down. Well, I kind of built a boat in the basement where the belly pan wouldn't come down with the other belly pan that is underneath the rear end. So I had to do a little rework on it and make everything come together the way we want it to, and now it should be easy enough to take everything down in order to get that fin off. And the reason the fin has to come off is without taking the fin off, you can't take the engine bay section off. So it's all one big giant puzzle, and it's really coming together nicely, but there's just different stages on how things go together on this car. Now over here on the 55 Chevy Gasser, it's coming together. Basically, we've been kind of pushing it in and out of the shop, and no cars here at the shop ever get pushed outside. Everything just goes into a third bay, and that way everything stays under the roof. But we ended up pushing it in the third bay because I had a few cars coming in, and we were able to get those small projects knocked out, and this one's back in the shop. So what we'll end up doing is patching this hole on the firewall tomorrow. We also got to get the front steering figured out, so that way that's all finished up. Now we did talk to the customer. Biggest thing we're just waiting on is a Lenco transmission, and hopefully Lenco will get that to him here shortly. But I'm looking forward to getting this project finished up and back to him. But other than that, things have been pretty smooth here at the shop. Hope everyone's had a good weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.